It was a quiet winter morning when Ethan, a shy 12-year-old boy, entered his classroom for the final exam. His hands trembled as he sat down. He wasn't scared of the test, he was scared of failing again. Last time, his marks were so low that he spent an entire evening crying in his room. As the teacher handed out the exam papers, Ethan took a deep breath and whispered to himself, "I can do this. I hope I can." He picked up his old wooden pencil, the only one he had. It was short, worn out, and chewed at the top. Still, it was his favorite. It reminded him of every test he had ever tried to overcome. The bell rang. The exam began. Ethan wrote the first answer carefully, then the second. For a moment, he felt confident. But as soon as he pressed the pencil a little harder, it snapped. The sound was small, crack, but for Ethan, it was the loudest sound in the room. His heart sank. Everyone else kept writing, pages turning, pencils scratching. But Ethan just stared at the broken pieces, tears filling his eyes. In his mind, it wasn't the pencil that broke, it was his last hope. He clenched his fists and whispered, "Why does this always happen to me?" Just then, his teacher, Mrs. Collins, noticed him. She slowly walked to his desk and knelt beside him. "What happened, Ethan?" she asked softly. "My pencil broke, and I don't have another one," he replied, voice shaking. Mrs. Collins gently picked up the two halves, aligned the pieces, and began writing on Ethan's paper with the broken pencil. Ethan looked at her, confused. She smiled and said 5 words he never forgot. "A broken pencil still writes." Ethan blinked. Mrs. Collins continued, "You don't need to be perfect to keep going. Sometimes, even broken things do their best work." The words hit him harder than any lesson he'd ever learned. She placed the pencil pieces back in his hand and whispered, "This exam doesn't decide your value. Trying does." Something inside Ethan changed in that moment. He wiped his tears and continued writing slowly but steadily. He finished the entire paper using the broken pencil. Weeks later, the results were announced. Ethan didn't score the highest, but he scored better than ever before. When he saw his marks, he whispered the same words with a proud smile. "A broken pencil still writes." From that day on, whenever he faced tough moments, failures, disappointments, mistakes, he remembered the broken pencil. It became a symbol of resilience, reminding him,